Alright, so apparently I was recording and someone, I'm guessing, activated my account on someone else's PS4 as the primary, so it kicked me out while I was recording. So I'm a little angry. I am not going through that again. Screw that. I'll come back later. This goes nowhere.
Ne, díky. Takhle zoufalá snad nikdy nebudu.
You, have anything on you? I'm desperate.
Do not live in fear any longer. Join with the machine, and the future is ours.
No reason.
Well, if we go in on Sampson Road, it'll take us down to Territorial Road. It's a 4-hour run.
A 4-hour run?
Yep.
Jeez. Didn't expect you to go that far.
No, if we dock on Sampson Road and we go down to Territorial Road, it's a 4-hour run. I didn't go do it.
I didn't mean to take it. I didn't mean to take it.
Rainbow Road goes through Bon Bon. Eunice brother.
This game released in 2016, but it was free a while ago on.
But we're not free.
I'm gonna go see if I can't check the fucking bitch again. If I can't, I'm gonna have to figure out another way to fucking beat back my garden.
Idiot. Street is off limits or your buck. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
What is this?
Be a domestic dispute.
Hey, Jensen, are you close? Things are getting, complicated over here. I could really use your help.
I'll be there when I can, Kohler.
How is it different from the Utala complex? Papers, please. Don't forget about your permit authentication card. I would hate to be called.
There's just never enough time.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
Hope that drone doesn't come over here again. Shoot down. Wrong tax.
This game is amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. I feel like I'm really an Assassin's Creed game with a shooter built into it. I love it. Oh, I'm filling up a box and I want into drawer. Alright, so
You would look more intimidating. Shut up. It doesn't start great. Grievance.
45, 45.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Must be quitting folks. Yeah? We should down floor your car.
Bomb attacks.
Hey.
Dark.
Okay, let's see anything else worthwhile in here.
Something happened? You have no right to do that here. I think maybe someone died wearing these uniforms.
So I need to get through there. But how is the question? Alright, I believe this game is screaming this in my name. You're like, ladder, 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 ladder. There's a ladder, man. Freaking ladder. I know it's screaming my name in class. Come on. There we go.
Was looking forward to a firefight.
Okay, let's see what all... It's the same freaking thing.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Should have waited a little bit longer.
They got rowdy and then realized that was a mistake.
Huh? Oh, for once I can actually search these. Not in this game. So I think there's no ammo. Okay. Painkiller, sink, shower, toilet. Alright, so...
Move along, everyone. Nothing.
My last job was for a couple of bouncers. They liked beating people up, so they used me for practice.
Ow. Yeah, a lot of information out of such a little place.
I hate this place.
Nice time for a walk.
I can't live like this
Bomb on you? I think I should search you, eh? Get the hell out of here.
How am I supposed to get
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
There is only wrong.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
There's something I'm missing? That must be. Okay. Oh shit, I take it. Like a 2 mile. Stupid.
Please, I can pay you. You must have.
Oh, God. I need a
Sorry, we only
vacation.
sell reindeers. A different kind of drug. It is called meat.
Back it up, Kenner.
All about
I'll take all that stuff. I'll pick up some ammo. So this is my way in, huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Updated.
Why can't you leave?
This isn't happening.
Prověřovat doklady. Mějte prosím připravený průkaz totožnosti.
Okay, why would I want to get
There's got to be a way.
Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. we could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting you go.
You mean bribery?
Wink, wink, my friend. I prefer the term standard fine. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of Augs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Gollum. Otherwise, you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign Aug like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
You think you can take advantage of Augs because they're all too scared to say no to you. You know how much this reeks of extortion, right?
The problem is with the lawmakers, not me. They keep finding ways to target you because you're augmented.
Don't try to blame this on anyone else. You're the one who stopped me in the street. You're the one I'm talking to.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm not abusing power. I'm enforcing rules I don't necessarily agree with, while also trying to help people get around them. You need to see this as an opportunity. You need to see this friend of mine.
This document agent you mentioned, is he the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with her.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
All right, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There is a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Or something.
Keep moving.
Second death of the game. Interesting look. Kill.
Should get it to work faster. I'm looking forward to squeezing into that uniform tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Or something. There's just never enough time.
Wait, how much do I even have?
Something is happening, but I do not know what.
Like Ma always said, never have enough lasers. I'm looking forward to squeezing into that uniform tomorrow.
Stay there, Clank! I do not have time for this, Soyovak!
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Please, don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
Your friends are out there intimidating Augs, preying on their fears of getting deported. And it seems like you're part of that. You'll be lucky not to go to jail.
I'm already in jail. You think they'll let me leave this place? Drahomir tells people he's a cop, but he's not a cop. He's a bum who stole a uniform and a gun, which he points at people like me to make us do whatever he wants. What was I supposed to do? I sit here and I make the best documents I can.
You were helping those thugs to extort people. That doesn't get much sympathy with me.
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other Augs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone. We should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of.
We've already taken care of the guys outside. They won't be a problem.
Thank you. As mysterious military types go, you're pretty neat, I guess. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Just because Drahomir, how are you? Doesn't mean he's a villain.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices. Teach us to have children so that we may love them.
Primus, is that you?
Are you Irenka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Irenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Irenka is not well. We must shield her.
Irenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, she'll be... we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even...
There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
He's been dead a long,
That explains why both places were,
Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you. I told you to leave. Last chance. Unless you want to be next.
Someone help me! Leave me alone! Someone help me!
Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. That's right.
Oh! Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
I didn't come here to talk about the past.
Good. I appreciate that. Very much.
Here. This permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Milena, I met with both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
Got what you're looking for.
I hate watching this movie. Wars, famine, murder. That means people are referring to a machine gun, maybe a supercomputer.
I always get a little nervous when I get into something. You don't have the right to I'm not the one. Did you ever stop thinking my sister's son tried to commit suicide. He said he was too scared. The last time we saw each other.
You got problems already.
Permit validation office is closed. It's always closed.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now
the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
že extrémní počasí pozdrželo výstavbu Moravia, zářivého města vytištěného na 3D tiskárně, které se pro implementované buduje v Ománu. Obavy akcionářů však rozptýlí.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Milena, I got into the ARC permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit! The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help one person at least. Good. Edward's documents should hold up to any kind of scanning check now. He's as legit as he can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help 2 people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Milena, that permit that was made to scan. What happens to her agent?
She probably ends up in Golem. Or she gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those a priority. Information.
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business. Not much going on.
People like me. Smells like police.
So far, so good. Kind of. Feel bad for the woman. I got a feeling that one guy wanted to go see his family. So. These boys are still on the train. Imagine you'd be somebody else.
I did what you asked. Now just leave me alone. I don't spy.
Might freeze to them.
What is this?
I'm worried I don't have much time left. My permits have expired. Technically, I'm not allowed to be here anymore.
What happens if they catch you without a valid ARC permit?
They'll take me to that complex they built. Golem City.
Are you ready for that if it happens?
Not one bit. I'm an old man. I'd rather die somewhere that's familiar than live somewhere that's not. Golem City. Pfft. It's for criminals and revolutionaries. I am neither.
Where's your family now?
They're here in Prague. There are places I can go sometimes from where I can catch glimpses of them, and at least I know they're all right.
You never speak to them?
Maybe someday. I think I still have a chance with my grandson. Children are better at forgiveness than adults. Is it not true?
They're better at forgetting. Why did you get augmented in the first place?
When my children had children, I wanted to keep up with them, mentally and physically. I wanted to take them to the park, push them on the swing. All of this was before the... you know.
Before the incident.
Right. Incident. How ironic, hmm? I get augmented so I can be closer to them, and now it's not permitted.
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.